young boy. Born ready.
Episode 2. We can go for them today. I promise. I like your jumper. It looks hard. Where'd you get it? Oh, you got. Oh snap! Oh, Black Lives. Oh snap! Get your merch, guys. Get your merch. All right. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get to it, man.
So, Paul, I understand that Chioma works in social media or is an influencer. Is that what they call them? Yeah. Is this something that you're happy with?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm very happy for her, but at the same time, I respectfully, the way she conducts herself isn't managed fully. The damage control isn't really there.
Pardon?
And respectfully, I said respectfully.
I kind of expected him to come up with this. Okay, let's get into it. I know he's going to bring up Instagram and how I carry myself and how people see me, and I'm tired. Like, we have this conversation once every week, so. But yeah, let's get into it.
Damage control, what does that mean?
How can I put this? It's one thing to be in a platform to kind of, showcase yourself. However, if it's then inappropriate what you're doing and it's online, that kind of affects the both of us.
You're lying. You're lying now. Because how do I not conduct myself appropriately online?
Okay, cool. Random example, right? True story. So, Chioma goes out with her girls, right? Cool. All right. No.
Oh, no.
No. We're in therapy. Let's have the conversation, right?
Anyway.
This is a safe place, right?
Yeah. Oh, everything that's said in here stays in these four walls.
Everything. I believe you. All right, look. Chioma goes out with the girls. So on this night, obviously we have mutuals. I know you're familiar with how Instagram works in terms of the stories. You watch one, it goes over to the other automatically.
Do you follow her? Or did you go on her page and click on her story?
No, we have mutuals. I probably follow her. What? She's your friend. Just familiarity. Maybe I shouldn't be for her, I don't know, but it was there, I saw it.
It doesn't matter.
So long story short, Chioma went out with the girls. I was on my Instagram just flicking through stories of my clients because I have clients that are influencers, right? So the next slide that came along was I literally saw Chioma doing a crazy new dance or whatever, and it was inappropriate. It was very disrespectful. Listen. Very disrespectful, and it was inappropriate, and I feel like she was over-sexualizing herself, respectfully.
When it comes to like social media, Snapchat, Instagram and stuff like that, with Chioma, like she...
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, she can be respectful generally, but at the same time, she's kind of like a mixture between like cute / bite me, if you know what I mean. I don't mess with that. It's basically like a first trap.
Do you understand this situation that he's talking about?
Yes, I know the exact situation.
She's going to say,
so I went out with my girls. We went to the club and I was having fun. I was dancing.
That's what they call it now.
I was having fun, and I was dancing. I wasn't twerking or anything like that. But
twerking?
I was dancing. I was dancing. He says I was twerking. That's the only reason.
I didn't see it. Did I mention twerking?
You didn't need to mention it now, but that's your point, right, babe? Because you've spoken to me about this.
You mentioned twerking. I didn't mention twerking. Denise.
I was dancing with my knees bent. Let's just say that. My friend was recording the environment, and I was in that video for 1 second or less than that. Okay. I didn't post it onto my page because I know how my man is. I'm not ready to go home and argue. I don't want any conflict. At the end of the day, I don't want anything. I wasn't dancing on a man, and I wasn't over-sexualizing myself. I was having fun. He now has an issue with that.
Here's my thing. She said, I didn't post it on my page because I know what my man is like. But you're doing it in an environment where other people are posting it. Whether or not like he follows them or not, or he shouldn't be following them, like, if it's something you don't want your partner to see,
then don't do it.
Exactly. That's what I have to say.
But I'm gonna do everything. I'm joking.
How long you been in your relationship?
And why is that something I need to apologise for?
So tell me, when you go out with your friends, sometimes it could be seen that if you're at the bar having a drink, if someone took a picture,
If she
it might
downplays
look
it, this is
like
definitely
you are
bias.
chatting to somebody in an
does she look
inappropriate
like
way.
she's
But you know what? I'll tell you something. A picture paints 1,000 words, right? Now, 1,000 words, if you're educated like myself, once you digest it, you understand what it means. So all it takes is 1 second for me to see 1 or 2
So
moves
she's
that I know,
taking
okay,
more
something's going on.
She's checking her
Yeah,
DMs.
that she's trying to do
I
something.
was
You don't know
dancing.
what's yeah, okay. If you didn't post it on your page, why would you let your friend post it on her page?
First
What
of
did
all,
I
it
just
wasn't.
say?
It's not like she was videoing me. She was videoing the area. I was in, babe. How many seconds was I in that video for?
I don't know.
The only reason as to why I didn't post it was because I know how he is. But I have every right to do that. And if I wanted to post it, I would have posted it.
That's
That's just
inconsiderate.
what it is.
That's inconsiderate.
Me and my girls respect
Yeah,
ourselves.
that is-
I respect myself.
I agree.
I don't embarrass him online, nor do I embarrass myself. So
Just because you don't
all of
post
this
it, you
is
allow us to post
controlling.
it, then,
I feel
this
like
is
he's a little bit
contradictory.
narcissistic, but I'm not going to put up with this.
She's
shit
got it
because
here
I know how I
now.
carry myself, and it's very respectful. So he can drop that.
Jamal,
That's a
you were the
little
one
bit
that
more-
reached out to come to therapy.
That's what-
Was there anything in particular that you wanted to talk about?
So yeah, I've experienced therapy
Okay.
before. I've done a solid 8 months, and I think this was so beneficial for our relationship. The reason why obviously I brought Deborah to therapy.
you're taking all your girls to
I
therapy,
feel like
there's
she doesn't
something wrong with
value
you.
my words. So I'm just questioning my
Progress.
manhood as well.
In what way?
I feel like
So
everybody
being a
could do
provider, I
therapy.
provide for her,
Yeah,
of
but he
course.
said
But I
that
feel like
he's
with her
done a
high
solid 8
expectations and the
months
things
with
that
his
she
last.
expects
I
from
don't
me,
know if it was with his
it's
last.
going above and beyond the person that I probably am. So an example was, okay, I got a Gucci bag. As soon as, probably 2 weeks, she was talking about, oh, let's go to Greece for her birthday and stuff. I was thinking, I've just literally got you an expensive gift. Can't you just wait?
Why can't we do both?
Yeah, we can do both, but
Pause.
times have changed.
Why can't we do both?
This is one of those, if I speak more, I'm gonna speak, yeah.
Do you know how ungrateful she sounds?
No, alright.
You might just bought
You
me a
should
Gucci
be-
bag.
okay,
We're looking at
Listen,
what?
listen. Why can't we do both? You are setting a standard. Alright, so put it like this. If I get you, your Pisces in it, so your birthday is just after Valentine's. So if I get you a Valentine's gift, does that mean your birthday gift, I don't get your birthday gift?
No.
Why not?
There's 2 different occasions and I don't care for Valentine's though.
No. But it don't matter if I want to get you a gift for Valentine's. I
Okay,
get
it's 2 different occasions.
and so
This is still the one occasion.
No, it's not.
It is, it's her birthday.
It's 2 different occasions.
It's not. He said that he got her a Gucci bag for her birthday.
No, but the
and she
Gucci
wanted
bag-
to go to Greece.
The good, yeah, 2 weeks later. There's 2 different occasions. 2
But
weeks
it was
later.
still for her birthday.
It sounded like it was just because. It don't even matter. My point is, you're setting a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has a choice. I don't feel like he should be like, nah, babe, chill out, put your foot down. It's different if you got kids and you need to be responsible with your money and whatnot. But clearly, she's a woman that expects that kind of standard, and I don't feel like she should be made to feel bad for having those standards.
Comparing him to next man.
Okay, so we're going back to first episode.
Yeah. You don't deserve shit.
He should leave though. He has a choice to
That's
leave.
what I'm saying.
He should have a choice. Me personally, I'm not putting myself in that relationship. First of all, and I'm not saying because it's a Gucci bag, it could be a Primark bag. If I get you any gift, yeah, and you ask me for the next excursion or whatnot, and for whatever reason I can't afford it or the finances aren't there for it, that needs to be okay, and I need to not be chastised for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I go walk.
Well, you pay for both of us. How about that?
Oh, she.
Yeah. Put your hand in your pocket.
Clearly,
and then
that's
do
not.
it.
Clearly, that's not the dynamics. And we know women don't do those things. Women.
Play.
I'm looking to buy a house. I've got a project in Ghana I'm obviously sorting out. Obviously got a
She
new
doesn't
project I'm
care.
even doing, a health retreat as well,
She
which
doesn't
very
care.
costs a lot
dismissive.
of money.
No, it's
And
not
I feel like
dismissive. She
Deborah
doesn't
needs
care.
to
None of that has to
actually
do with her.
understand
Remember, she's a
money,
princess.
understand the value
This is
of
the
money
thing.
and the time that needs
You
to
have
be
a
put into
choice.
Deborah doesn't really value money. It's all cool when she's by herself, but when it's us, together, that can't
So
really
then
run anymore.
leave.
It seems like it's being more of an anchor.
No,
We're trying to build together, right?
no,
That's what
no.
relationships are all about. So personally, if she wants it to flourish, then she needs to kind of think about
No, you need to
the
think
money
about
aspect
if
of
you're going to
things.
be
I
with her
feel
for a
like
long
she's
time.
controlling. She doesn't allow me to do particular
Allow
things.
you?
So like my social media.
Allow you?
Yes, allow me.
Oh, please.
Yeah, so my social media activity.
You actually do what you like.
Let's
Let's get
not,
that right.
Hold on, babe, let's not do that. She asked me the question. Okay, cool. So yeah, she just controlled my social media activity. Obviously
That's because you do too much, but
that's what generates me money as well. So that's obviously is buying the gifts for her. So there shouldn't really be a problem, but she's
What,
controlling.
Clubhouse, buying me gifts?
Yeah, if I'm making money and monetizing off it, of course it's a problem.
So tell me, your business,
Yeah.
Do you market yourself through social media?
Yeah, so obviously a lot of it's through social media, through marketing. A lot of it's mouth to mouth as well. But the issue is she just feels that because I'm on social media, she just thinks I'm doing it out of leisure rather than business.
Right. And it isn't totally leisure.
No, majority. So I'll say like, if we're going to put it on like percentages, I'll say 80% is business, 20% is a bit of leisure.
And do you understand that?
He's very professional.
No.
No.
So when I'm buying
I don't.
business,
No, she doesn't care.
Okay,
Yeah,
first of all,
that's
let's
exactly.
just
That's what it
calm
is.
down because
That's very
Clubhouse
basic
does
kind of
not
stuff.
generate enough funds for you to buy me a Gucci bag.
have you seen my accounts?
What?
That's for one. Secondly, it's just the social media for me is just too obsessive. This excuse about how it's, you know, it's part of your business, etc., it doesn't take away from the fact that I still like expensive gifts. Like, you know the girl that you got with. Jamal knows the type of girl that he
Exactly.
got
She
with.
ain't
Like,
telling
I
no
like
lies.
looking
I
good
can't
and I like
fault
the
her.
luxury
The
bags,
clips
the
I saw of
Fendis,
this
the
before,
Gucci's. The
it
next
painted her
purchase
in
that I
a
want Jamal to
particular
get for
light,
me is a
but she's
Prada
been very
bucket
open
hat.
and honest about who
Like,
she
he
is.
knows
He
the
has a
girl he
choice
got
to
with.
stick
I'm a
with her or
female.
not.
You're my boyfriend.
It doesn't
I
matter.
expect for my
It doesn't
boyfriend to look
matter.
after me.
I'm
Like,
telling
that's
you,
just it. So
in order to be with me, this is what I require.
bringing this
You
up
have a choice whether you're going to be with me
you
or not.
know, to be
Tell
honest,
me,
I'm not really
I
understanding.
can't actually
when he
knock her
gives you
for
these
her hustle.
gifts, what does that make you
He's
feel
the simp.
It makes me feel like a princess. When I was younger, my
again,
dad, even till this
princesses are
day,
not-
like he treats me like a princess, and that's my expectation of a man. You know, towards the beginning, he started off like that, you know, slightly, but now it's completely down the drain. Like there's nothing like that.
So what, I'll treat you like a princess no more, no?
No, he
You're a
doesn't.
dickhead. Why are you treating her like a princess in the first
I bet you
place?
walk out.
Do you ever go out socially in a group of people?
Of course.
He does. He goes out, he gets tables with his friends, and he has these women, single women, sipping his champagne and dancing on him on his table.
No, not dancing.
I don't have an issue with that because I know you're just partying, you're clubbing, you're going to come back to me, correct?
Yeah.
I trust you and I feel as though you wouldn't cheat. So why don't you give me that same trust? Because I'm dancing, I'm humiliating myself and I'm humiliating us as a couple. Come off your high horse. I'm so, this is what I mean. He has issues.
So Paul, Shoma's
so
just said that
annoying.
you go out and you spend money on champagne and you have young ladies sitting around.
Of course.
Is that what happens?
Yeah. But I have an explanation, right? So look at it like this now. You know, as I have mentioned, you know, or she mentioned, I have affluent people that I associate myself with. You know, also my clients are quite wealthy too. If I'm going to a club, right, with a couple clients or a person that I'm looking to make a client, am I going to stand at the bar? Not
I
really.
don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you, that's not how business works.
that doesn't.
I would potentially want to maybe not wow the person, but create a standard. These people that I work with and deal with are used to a certain standard of living. Now, if you want to get business from people like this, you kind of need to be able to show that you understand certain things. Does this make sense? So if I then go over to a club and I'm trying to woo a client and we're there standing by the toilets, yeah, I'm not getting the deal. No, facts. I will not get that deal.
Coming where I'm coming from, for you to kind of transition over to the other side, there's certain things that you need to do. You need to conduct yourself in a certain way. Do you know what I mean? And whether you like it or not, money has to be spent. If you're trying to deal with a person that is worth millions, you can't go there looking like you're looking for peanuts.
When I'm in the club, in a certain environment, you know, drinks, all the good stuff for the client, right? When I actually come back with the bag, as Chioma said, there's no complaints. So why the hell are we having the discussion now?
Why would I complain about you getting the bag? That's not what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
but this is
here.
what it takes.
No, you can, first of all, you don't have to go to the club to woo a client. You can take them for dinner. you could go to a pub and have drinks, you and that client. And if you're going to go to the club, you can invite other guys, correct? You have friends, babe.
Don't mix business and pleasure.
But so why are women with you and your business partner?
Because that's not pleasure, that's business.
With women that women that you've selected, buff things that you've selected to put on your table.
She said buff things.
Yeah, you're just, he's insulting me right now because you can do stuff and I can't.
It's not for me.
Who are you speaking to?
It's not for me.
The one thing I have, Instagram, that is away from him, he wants to control that and police that. Like, I've lost out on a lot of deals. I don't even post as often because of Paul, and he's out here entertaining women. Like, Paul has a type. So if it's business, he should pick the type that the partner wants, right? So he's getting all his type on his table and he wants me to be happy with that. Excuse you.
Very secure.
So, as far as you're concerned, just explain to me how you want him to treat you.
I would definitely say, you know, I don't want to put a timestamp on like how often you should get me gifts, but I just feel like, you know, here and there. I think the last time he bought me something was September, my birthday, which was the Gucci bag. That's the last time that I've gotten like an expensive gift.
But the value on these gifts, is the value on these gifts, is it the value of the gift or is it something else?
I think it's a bit of both. You know, I like to look good, and Jamal knows this. So it's just about keeping up. I think I don't think he really keeps up as a man. I don't think I'm asking for too much to look. Do you not want me to look good?
Babe,
do you not want me to look good?
I would love you to look good, but I feel like I'm 27 right now and she's 24. So me, I'm looking at assets. I'm looking at builds. I'm thinking about building our future.
I don't think age's got to do anything with this.
Because I feel like you're just here for the fast life. You're here for the now. You're not thinking forward. Like, I'm doing the best for both of us, not just myself. Like, before I was saving for myself, but now you've come into the picture. I feel like I'm carrying the ship, driving the ship, literally being the ship.
I mean, I feel like you're making excuses now.
I wouldn't do it for her.
For me, it's like you can't set a standard at the start and then completely change it. Like, that's not going to work for me. At the beginning, you were keeping up. You were buying me the gifts. You were taking me out. And now, all of a sudden, it's changed. Every female in a relationship should be treated like a princess. And that is the standard that I have set, and that is the standard that we set as females.
No.
Any guy that can't take their girl out regularly, buy her gifts, and attend to her needs, you're not.
She said princess.
You're not a princess because
You're
not no one's daughter.
Okay, let's just clear that. I want that to be absolutely clear. Okay. And even queens, you know, they gotta do some work. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You don't get it naturally. You don't get it for free.
Yeah, and
you got to prove.
Unfortunately, they have to, you know, bring something to the table. You know what I mean?
Oh, the same table.
Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Huh? Play.
Ready to be in a relationship. Take a break, decide what you want to do, get your money up, and then we go again. So why do you have a girlfriend if you can't afford it?
Whoa, this is your first relation. Don't do that.
Oh.
What kind of places were you going to?
Wow. Are we going there? Yeah, sorry, Denise. Are we going there?
Yeah, we're going to do that.
So you're going to tell the world that...
No, hold on.
You're going to tell the world that this is my first relationship.
You said it was your first relationship in the first episode.
Sorry, Jamal?
She thinks that's embarrassing.
I'm saying that this is our first relationship, so I feel like...
That's besides the fact. I have spoken to guys before.
I've in a relationship
dated a few guys. I've had experience with guys, but that's what we're not going to do. Like, I've spoken to guys before. It's not been as successful, fair enough. But you can't say that, I don't know.
But she's a boss, you know. She's a dumb boss. But she's sick. She's like, this is what I'm doing. This is how we're going about it. End of.
It's clear that me and Deborah are on two different pages of life. Obviously, I'm 27,
so why are you
she's
still
24.
With them, bro?
I'm living for like the later, trying to get my property and other things. And obviously, she's trying to live within the now, like the fast life, the flashy things. I've been there, done that. Like, it's great. But so right now, we need to think about things for the future. We need to flourish.
You can still maintain it.
I don't want it to be a thing where she's anchoring my life. I want it to be a thing where we're going together and going places together. I think that's the way.
You got to choose someone better.
Do you trust Paul when he's out?
I do trust Paul when he's out. Yes.
And what are your...
No, you don't. You don't trust me, clearly.
So hang on. What are your feelings for Paul?
I'm in love with Paul. That's why I reached out to you, because I'm trying to save our relationship. I don't want it to get to a point where you realise what you've lost when it's too late, okay? That's not a threat, I'm just saying, because you need to understand that you're kind of being unfair to me, babe. And you have been for a while. And yeah, I love him and I kind of want to work through this, but I need him to...
essentially you're asking me, what relationship would I rather be in? Because I'll be choosing the relationship with the least problems. I'll be in this relationship.
Pause.
Yeah, I'll be in Paul's relationship.
Because the stuff that arguing is petty.
Yeah, it's all nonsense. Like, I ain't about to be on your Instagram, see you twerking and give a damn. I'm really not gonna care about that. I don't even know what her problem is with him. Like, I don't think she mentions him in the club with his expensive clients if he doesn't mention her twerking in the club.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. And I don't do tit. And I definitely don't do tat. So there will be no tit for tat. So if you tit, I'll just be down.
I can't remember how old they are. I need to know how old they are.
Understand to kind of see what he's doing. And he doesn't see that.
Right. Paul, let me reverse it now. Do you trust Shona?
I do.
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
That's good.
So why can I not dance?
It's not that I don't
No.
trust you, it's just I just prefer you not
It's
to
not
do
just the dancing. Look, you're trying to make it look like I'm nitpicking and it's the mentality, right? So look, social media, just to stick on to that for a second, right? Okay. Let's look at a case scenario whereby she posts a picture, beautiful, right? Now, if she has a comment from a guy, love struck, then if she's liking and commenting on it, oh, thanks, hun, do you think that's necessary?
Who cares?
Answer the question.
It does depend on the reasons why.
Oh, really? Okay. Would you do that in your relationship?
I don't think it's about my
It's
relationship.
definitely not about
No, but answer the question.
Okay, let's get to what I'm
Each
posting.
individual
I'm not
relationship
posting my
has
bum,
different boundaries.
and I'm not posting my breasts, or I'm not posting in provocative ways. I
can
can
see your
post a
breasts
selfie,
in this
and a
video.
man can comment. Bearing in mind, yeah, this could be a man I
Still a
don't know,
sophisticated dress.
or it could be one of my male friends. Paul
But
would
it's
have an
showing
issue
the
with that.
bust.
I will hear headache. He will tell me to delete the comment. Though, why are you liking it? I am
He is
friendly
petty,
by
though.
nature, so
She
again,
is
I'm on a
allowed to be
platform
friendly.
as
You are
well. I
allowed
don't
to
want
what
to
you
appear
want.
snobbish. I don't think there is any insult to replying to a comment that somebody has done. Quite frankly, I feel like I get more attention from social media than I do Paul. And I feel as though subconsciously that's probably what is affecting him.
is.
Because he feels like, why are you giving my woman more love than I give her? Then how about you up your game?
At the end of the day, when you live with someone in the house, you've been with a person for a few
Pressure.
years, obviously, it's not every second you're going to give them a compliment. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, on Instagram, if a person's there, chasing her down, then it's not like,
I'm in
okay,
a
that makes me want to
and-
chase her down. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know, what's going on? I'm going to be a tiny bit triggered, if you know what I mean? Because I'm there, I can see it. It's blatant, it's in my face.
Groomed, look at my hair, it's nice and long, innit? I'm like blacky locks. If I do all of these things, and because we're in a relationship, we're 2 years, 3 years deep in a relationship, or whatever, and you don't feel like telling me how sexy I look this week, this month, this year, I should just know. I feel like something wrong. Because if I go outside, you know, my strangers are going to appreciate that. I'm going to be living with you. You don't want to appreciate that because you're too used to it. I think it's important to maintain, you know, by the way, babe, I still have feelings for you. I still find you attractive.
Oh, you look dope today. You look nice today.
Oh, those some new traders?
I was just watching now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Working it hard.
I was with a girl once. She didn't even know the difference when I got a shape up or not. I used to come out the bath, you know, me dripping sweat. Not sweat, like the water from the bath. I used to come out, and I'm saying, walk in the room, I don't even get one of these. If I post my left, and this is the thing, if I
Maybe the
post,
attraction's gone then as well.
if I post a little flash on my six pack, I get bad. Do you know what I'm saying?
But your woman can't appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man. And I'm like, yo, go look at your friends, yeah, your female friends. Go look at their boyfriends. What they look. You know what I mean? It's like,
I feel like you need to
yeah, man. Again, if the
How
roles
lucky
reverse,
you are,
I
how
actually
lucky
understand.
you feel to-
Yeah, I understand where she's coming from. It's like, she raised a good point. If people online are giving her more attention than she's getting at home, it's like, I am going to push up my breast. I am going to do these things. I'm going to have the glue on my hair and all the rest. I am going to do these things, you know, because people are going to appreciate these things. You're not. Play.
There's no reason for him to feel the way he feels. To me, that's a little bit controlling or borderline narcissistic. And I didn't get with him like that. He knew I was on social media before. He was one of the people liking my pictures. So now, I don't know what you want. Maybe lock me in a room. Maybe I don't post or start deleting my profile.
Let me take it from here. Okay.
I want to know if these couples
What
are
I
still
got
together.
from what you just said is
already know.
want to be tamed.
I want to know if these
Right?
couples are still together.
No. I'm not going to do that. Do you understand? You leave that to someone else. But what I can tell you is that all of this, you posting and entertaining other guys, it's not going to get you far.
First of all, what are you saying?
No,
What does that mean?
No, I'm just saying. You know, I'm trying to be honest.
That's not going to get me far in our
Yeah,
situation.
because obviously, if you think about it, if you're now equivalating love
but she's not
or a love struck
equivalating it. She's not
emoji on Instagram to real life love, you've already failed.
What stupid love, babe?
That's what.
What stupid love are you giving me, first of all? Because I'm not equating the love struck to love. I'm just saying that. For example, we could go out for dinner and I could wear a really nice dress. Paul would not say anything. He'll take the picture at the end of the evening and I can post in that dress and people will love the dress. All of a sudden, he'll say, oh, the dress is nice, but why are they commenting? Why are they doing this? Why couldn't you say it before? To me, it's like, he's probably upset because I get the attention that he's not giving me. Not that I'm equating it to love and I'm holding on to the love as if it's real. We know how social media is. It changes.
So, Paul, do you believe that you are giving Chioma the love that she wants?
You shouldn't wear that check, you know.
We live together.
We're roommates.
But you know you can be in a room full of people and be lonely.
That's not the case.
So, so when you're together in a room, you feel that that is giving her love.
100%.
And how do you feel about that?
That's wow, isn't it? Because it wasn't always like that. I don't know what's changed, but if you feel like that's giving me love, then that's fine. What can I say?
So yeah, I'm the provider in this relationship, and most of the time I do handle the finances. Would I say it's something that I learned growing up? Not really, but it's something that I did pick up along the way, and that's how I plan to move forward.
And is that the way you like it?
Yeah, 100%. I'm pulling faces, sorry. I just think he could do a bit more
downplayed him
as a man.
this whole time.
Because he's not living up to her standards.
My expectation of Jamal is to, yes, be the provider, but then you also have to look.
So if I say, yo, Carleen, make me some food, can I have 2 pieces of chicken, rice, peas, mac and cheese? And you give me 1 piece of chicken, rice, no peas, mac, no cheese, am I not going to be upset? I'm gonna be like, I feel like you can do more as a chef. Mm-hmm. Before I asked you to do that, and you agreed that you would cook for me, yeah? Mm-hmm. And you didn't fulfill the agreement. Now, they're in a relationship. He must have asked her out, and she said yes, rare. Along the way, they dated and whatnot. She said, yo, this is who I am, what I expect. And you still want to go out with me? Cheers! I got what I want. What? This ain't what I signed up for. You're flopping. You ain't up to standard. Oh no, but babe, think about that. No. I told you what I was like. I showed you what I was like before you made a commitment to me. You made a commitment to me, now uphold it. And when every time you don't, I'm going to check you on it. She's right. It's him that's the problem. He needs to leave because he can't live up to her expectation. No, he can't. He doesn't want to. Mm-hmm. He wants to take what he gives to her and put it into other things. Rightfully so. Things that are going to have everlasting growth. He wants to invest in a house. He wants to buy a house and do other investments, invest in his business and grow as a person, as an individual. Rightfully so. But again, like, he's the problem. He's the problem. He's not maintaining like the standard to which the relationship was agreed upon. If I get in a relationship with you and you're the hot thing since day one, and then a year later you're not the hot thing no more, I don't want you. You're not living up to the point. This ain't who I fell in love with. Don't gain weight in your relationships. I said it. Play.
No, I'm not playing.
Why?
What do you mean don't gain weight?
Don't gain weight.
What if it's good weight?
Don't gain significant weight in your relationship.
After me as my boyfriend, do you get what I mean? And I feel like there's been a lack of that as of recent. You know, he seems to not want to buy me certain things that I asked for.
What, expensive stuff?
Yeah, and on top of that, like, I like going to restaurants, Hakkasan, Sexy Fish, you know?
This is a clip I saw.
And that's the sort of restaurants I
I don't
like to
even know
go
what Sexy
to.
Fish is.
Jamal doesn't
Yeah,
really, because he's saving for a house, I guess that's the excuse he's using these days. He doesn't want to do what he needs to do as a man,
like
as
her,
my
it's
boyfriend,
not
as
about
my
whether
man.
it
What
tastes
normal
good, it's just
girl
about
doesn't want to go
the
Hakkasan,
environment.
Sexy Fish?
Yeah,
It's actually the
stays,
norm.
everything that
Me
comes
and my
with it.
girls, before we were in relationships, we took ourselves there. So I expect my man to take me there. It's the norm. It's a no-brainer.
And what are your
It's different.
expectations of him as a man?
She, pause, because I don't want to miss everything she says. She's got great content. Listen, if you took yourself there, it's different when someone else is taking you there. As much as she set the standard of like, this is where and he has to adhere to it and stuff, he was standard before they got together. And it's like, yo, when you get in a relationship with me, this is what we're doing for date night. This is it. But I doubt, I imagine he succumbed to her wishes. He, instead of taking her Nando's, he took her Sexy Fish. To his own detriment, because now you have to make anything less than that. Like, I've had this on my Instagram live. It's like one guy, he took one girl to the Shard on the first date. And
well, I'm expecting every restaurant after that to be
exactly.
nice.
Exactly. You've messed up. Where are we going from there? Where are we going from there?
We're going Eiffel Tower now. And then where you beating that? Because
has to be Orlando.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be going every other country now for
It's gonna be
food.
Bali. Yeah.
If I want Chinese, you're taking me China.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Once I took a girl to McDonald's for the first date.
Definitely to look after me, to cover me financially. I know we've only been together for a year, but you know, that's my expectation from the get-go. When I was younger, my dad used to take me everywhere I needed to go. Even when I was driving, he would still take me where I needed to go. So that's what I expect of Jamal, just to basically be there for me as my protector, provider.
And Jamal, what are your expectations?
It's funny she says that, because I feel like I do that already. I think the question I've actually got for Deborah is, what exactly do you bring to the table?
Are you joking?
Did I start?
That's rude. That is very rude. I don't, like, should he be asking me that? That's actually rude. But I bring a lot to the table. You know that I have a 9-to-5. You know that I have a fashion business that I'm about to open.
Yeah, which I help you with.
Yeah, you help me with it. But I don't think it's right for you to say, what do I bring to the table? So are you trying to say I don't bring anything to the table?
I feel like you could just definitely do a bit more. Obviously, me leading the finances, obviously, as I said, I'm the provider. I feel like Deborah can definitely do a bit more. Obviously, I feel like she's actually anchoring me rather than both lift or elevating together.
Well, when you get the house, then maybe I could do more. But for now, the house isn't here yet.
Oh, so you don't want to do nothing out
So I will hold up my end of the, relationship. But at this present moment in time, it's up to you as a man to get us there. That's just my view.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
And that's not the way you see it?
100% not. I feel like in times like this, I feel like we should be elevating together.
Do you know what?
It's the reason why we're actually in therapy right now.
Okay, so how would you like me to help you? I don't understand.
Do you know
do you
what?
even
No,
save?
okay. Let me tell you what the issue. Let me tell you where the confusion comes in. Because there are women out there in relationships, getting into relationships, that will. Their version of what she's saying goes like this: I will cook and clean for you, but don't expect me to come to your mother's house and do all of those things.
As in cooking clean at your mum's house?
Yeah, don't expect me to come. Why am I cooking and cleaning for you? Why am I cleaning your mother's house? Why am I cooking for you in your mother's kitchen? I will do all of those things for you.
Once you got your house?
No, once we got our house, once we got our own place and whatnot. She hasn't said anything wrong. She hasn't said anything wrong. To me, it just sounds like he can't afford her.
We can take a picture of that.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything necessarily wrong.
Do you know what? I don't think she said anything wrong. I feel like it's the way she is trying to explain what it is, because there's no way he hasn't heard this before. There's no way this is the first time he's hearing this. She's clearly said it to him before.
I feel him, what do you call it? It's his choice, man. It's his choice. The thing is, like, what he's doing right now is the equivalent of me, so that I could buy a G-Wagon. I can't afford it though. I can't maintain that. But I can buy one. As soon as I buy it, I'll be doing what he's doing right now. You know, trying to hold on to something I can't afford. Come to LinQ, getting off the bus. Where's your car? It's at home.
Don't be jumping off a no W3 or 144 to come see me, yeah? It's not working.
We're going on a date and we're catching Uber. Oh, babe, I thought you was going to drive. And then I'm lying, oh, but I want to drink tonight.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, we're not going to discuss about that. That's what we're not going to do. I don't want to talk about what my savings on TV, like, it's not that serious. The fact is, you're my boyfriend, and what I expect of you as my man is to provide for me at this present moment in time. Like I said, when we get married, if we get married, then we'll think about things that I need to do. But for now, you need to take us there. Like, that's just it.
I wouldn't, you see the conversation we're having now, I wouldn't be able to have it at home with Paul because he gets so heated or he dismisses me. So if I'm expressing
what you'd like him to do.
I would like you to give me some love, like some affection.
Give you some love and
acknowledge that I'm there. Do you know what I mean? Just, I don't know what to say.
It sounds
because
like you just want some intercourse.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Babe, you're taking a fucking piss.
Are you laughing?
Are you laughing?
I love him.
No.
He's so
Okay.
graphic.
Out of everything that I've just said, in terms of, you know, the guy, her entertaining it on the emoji stuff, you're now telling her to ask me what she wants from me when she is the one that is ruining our brand.
Our brand. How has my Instagram got anything to do with you? No, tell me, because you met me on the Instagram. Did you build my platform? Yeah, straight away. It has nothing to do with him, and that's what he's too possessive over that account. Do you want it? Because it has nothing to do with you. If you maybe log me out and sign your name. If Paul
fundamentally,
he wants his face there.
No. I need this one.
It's not yours. It's not. We don't have a brand. We're in a relationship. We don't have a brand. I'm Chioma, you're Paul. When they book me for things, they don't say, oh, by the way, post with Paul. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, so stay out of it.
Okay.
I feel like my Instagram knows.
Yeah. I've heard. Look.
Paul met me on Instagram. Can we deep that? Can we take that in? That he met me on this same platform he no longer wants me to post. This same platform that he doesn't like the way I carry myself was the same platform he came to me on. Is this making sense to anyone? Because I'm confused. He was in my DMs, and now all of a sudden I should stop responding to them. He was in the comments, he was liking the pictures.
You're in a relationship now, though.
Now he doesn't even follow me.
Let me give you a tiny bit of coaching now.
Wait.
Yo!
She said she should still respond to the messages.
Imagine I dropped that one. Babe, when you met me, fam, I was linking better gal. What, I'm supposed to stop linking them gal because I'm with you? That's the new one I'm dropping. Hey, run tell that. Next relationship I'm in, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to clip this, I'm going to send it to you.
Wow. You're going through your request, everything. Let me reply to them because, you know.
And then just be like, but babe, listen to what you're saying, yeah? When you met me, yeah, it was because what? I was out there, innit? And now we're together, what? You don't expect me to be out there no more. If I did that, we would never have met. So why should I stop?
I mean, I think
I'm so dead.
That can't be normal. That's not normal. This is why you're in therapy right now. Because you don't... Wow, stop replying to the messages.
There's a difference between a brand and a face of a brand, okay? Now, the guy behind the camera, that's the brand. Everything in front of it is the product.
So I'm the product. So you're selling me.
No. You're selling yourself. You're selling yourself. Now listen to this. Hold on. Now, I'm a creator, right? I work with creatives. And what we do is we work with different products.
Because you take pictures, you're now part of a brand. Do they pay you?
No.
When they email me, is your name in the email?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I didn't think so.
Let me finish. What Choma's not getting is that
Oh my gosh.
I'm speaking from a position of power. Do you understand? The position I'm in, I don't get stressed over, does my makeup look nice? Does my hair look nice? I don't have hair.
relationship don't look too bad.
Do you see where I'm coming from? Now, at the end of the day, this is really a waste of my time, but do you know what? No, let me finish. Now, you fucking wasted my time today, right? Hold on. No. I'm relaxed. Listen to what I'm saying.
Everyone's listening to you. No one's shouting.
Now, at the end of the day, there's a show, right? With every show, behind the show is the curtains.
You're not part of it.
I'm the one that's pulling the fucking strings.
You're not pulling any
She can't
string.
see it.
You're not pulling any
It's
string.
over her head.
You're taking pictures.
She sees Skittles
like
from
anybody
the
else.
sky. She thinks it's natural.
No,
But
excuse
she doesn't
me.
know there's someone that's on top that's pouring the Skittle.
What are you
Excuse
talking
me,
about?
this is getting nobody anywhere.
Exactly, and that's why the fuck I'm leaving the
something
You're
that you
fucking
have
wasting my
nothing to
time.
do with?
You. Thank you and no thank you.
What are you claiming?
Can someone
Where
carry
are you
this
going?
equipment, please?
Where are you going?
Let him go.
Fucking bullshit.
Thank you, and that's why the
How
butt
is that-
can leave.
what the-
I said butt.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
Shoma. Just take a minute.
I said butt.
It's interesting that you say that you require the man to look after you. What's your family background?
My dad was always the breadwinner in the house. He looks after all of us. So he has 5 girls as well as his wife. So yeah, that's how I was raised. He looked after us. He was always going to work. He was always providing. On top of that, looking after my mum, buying her gifts, taking care of her. Growing up with my dad, he treated me like a princess. He took me everywhere I needed to go. He bought me whatever I wanted. And he has taught me not to accept anything less. That is the standard that I've set for my partner.
And what do you take from those gifts?
She just wants the benefits of it, which is cool.
For me, it just shows appreciation. It shows that you're fulfilling your role as a man.
Someone attractive.
And yeah, that's how it makes me feel.
Denise, I think
pass judgment.
the problem is not the
But you get
gifts,
to lay down with
it's
that every
the
now and again, but for the
understanding
majority of
about
the time,
getting the gifts
doing your
and
thing.
when the gifts doesn't arrive. I feel like even with going on dates and stuff like that, she just wants to pick everything. It's
Guess
almost
what?
like
You
she's
get to pick
trying to be
though,
controlling.
who you
you
be
know what I mean?
with.
Controlling because I'm choosing the restaurant.
Yeah, you want to pick everywhere you want to go. You want to pick this, like even controlling my social media activity, even things that I want to wear. It's like you're trying to lay things on the bed for me.
He's stretching it too far now. Like,
I'm doing it for the better. Like,
Better for me, what better? You think I can't handle my own?
I don't want Jamal to be embarrassed. He likes to comment on girls' photos. I laugh at girls, at their man who will be commenting on other girls' photos. I don't like. That's not me being controlling. That's me saving myself from embarrassment. That's what it is.
My problem is how Deborah behaves when she doesn't get away.
That's not
It's
Deborah,
just
that's women in
too
general.
spoilt bratish. Like, I get her age and stuff, but that's no excuse. Like, even when she tries to get away, it's a
When you don't
bit
get
too
your way,
controlling
you
for my
right.
liking. Like, I get she likes the flashy things of life and stuff like
That's what
that,
I'm
but
gonna say, look at that.
I need to get out the window now.
And do you choose his clothes?
I mean, sometimes.
She can't choose my clothes. She tries to police. I think that's
Sometimes. You take my advice.
there's a difference between advice and policing. We're not going to police my clothing. I've had enough of it.
So,
He's gonna leave. I've had enough of this. I've had enough
don't
of
worry.
this. He just got him back.
Denise, I mean,
We just leave
sorry.
too.
This is what I mean. Like, sometimes he literally just gets so angry and we can't even talk about anything anymore.
are you saying he's got anger issues?
Sometimes he can just get so angry and just shut down and then walks out.
Okay. But he's never been physical with you?
No, definitely not. We
see
never
the whole
ever
walking
get
around?
there. He normally
What?
removes himself from the situation, but
She's
for me, I'm
suggested
not really
that
sure
was
why
weird.
he got angry with
But
having a
you see,
conversation.
both
I think at
of
the
them walking off.
time you were talking about this
There's a big
control. He
difference.
felt
Paul walked off
control.
like a fine man.
but
Jamal
that's not
walked
the
off
way
like
you
some
think.
sour.
No,
You got crying.
I don't think
You
so.
walked off
Like,
some
we're a
sour
couple.
cookie.
Like, I advise him what he should wear. With the messages with the comments on Instagram, like, sorry, I'm not gonna have that at all. You can't be commenting on girls' photos. That's nothing to do with me being controlling.
Oh, she don't want the side thing. No, she doesn't want to know about the side thing. Lil G's moving silent. He's got moving silent. Go.
Do you remember when Instagram had that thing?
Yeah.
No relationship will be working.
In order to do that now, you have to be real detective. Like, so for her to know he's moving real reckless.
No relationship will work right now, yeah. If Instagram still had that swipe left and you could see.
But do you know why though? That was the thing, because that's how I got my followers up, because I used to like everyone's photo. So then when everyone goes to
where you see new people.
Yeah,
people. They need to bring that back. They need to bring that back.
Because that's how I was growing my thing. I don't know how to go with these new algorithms and stuff.
Like that right there, no relationship will be working.
Yeah, no, it'll be a trip. I'll be dropping some comments as well. I'll be putting.
Why did you like that girl's picture? And that girl, and that girl, and that.
It's not the liking, it's the comments. Yeah,
you don't comment.
I comment. I put comments on there.
You don't comment. Or love struck and stuff.
No, I'll do. No, I'll get wild. No, I'm joking. I don't.
Or a little this, or a little love struck.
Oh, the hands up.
Yeah, that.
And the fire.
Yeah, slap. Yeah, I'll burn you in your sleep. You get
but the way Instagram's set up now, people can do this stuff without repercussion. How are you gonna know I comment on so and so?
I mean, I don't know.
Especially if you don't follow them, I don't follow them. Private pages, they're the best.
Some people are detectives out here though.
On a private page. I've seen all 150 people that follow her and all 150 people that she follows. I can put whatever I want on her picture. It will never get back to you. There's no 5 degrees of separation there.
Listen, there's always a way to hack into someone's account. Oh my gosh. That took me a while, you know. Yeah, play.
Yeah.
Is she crying?
Okay.
They're both crying. That's why they're together. That's why they don't call them. They're both crying babies.
Does it upset you when he acts like this?
Gonna start showing.
Maybe I can be a little bit aggressive with how I talk, but at the same time, if he's not meeting my expectations, I'm gonna voice it. Like, I've voiced my opinions, and I feel like that's what he has an issue with.
If he's not meeting your expectations, voice your opinion. This is how relationships work. I'm not happy.
Very pretty, this girl.
Normally, I'm not even able to get this far because as soon as I say something, he's triggered. If he doesn't want to hear it, he's triggered, and he dismisses me. Like I said, he walks out. This is what I mean, like, and he thinks there's nothing wrong with us.
I didn't expect it to happen so early on, but I knew he was going to walk out at some point. He likes to run away from problems, and that's what he's done now. Okay, so we are unable to have a conversation because he doesn't like what I'm saying. I have to go after him once again. Like, I have to be the one to solve these things. I have to be the one to squash our beef. So I guess that's the role I have to take on as his girlfriend. How is someone claiming something that has nothing? He met me on Instagram. So how are you now taking the platform and saying, "Oh, I need to post what you want me to post"? How's that got anything to do with you? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I'm shouting, but like, I love this man, I really do. But he just doesn't see from my perspective. He just, I don't even feel like, I don't know if he loves me. That's just the honest truth.
How long have you felt like this?
From when we moved in together.
6 months. So things changed then?
Yes. I feel like I started seeing the real Paul.
Of course, that's why you're supposed to.
What's the moving?
Because obviously a lot of things started getting under my skin more because I'm spending time together every evening now. Unlike before, I would visit him on weekends, stuff like that. Now he's just a complete arsehole. Sorry, can I use that? He's a complete arsehole.
Because you got used to each other.
Like, he has become, he's so pompous, so arrogant, like...
But, you know, what you've just said is he's changed since you've moved in together. Do you think that maybe you might have changed slightly since you've moved in together?
I wouldn't say I've changed. I think I'm trying to be heard. I just want to be heard in my household. It's my house as well. Do you know what I mean? I want to have a voice, and Paul is kind of gradually taking away my voice, literally. I'm sorry, because I don't want to have these kind of conversations without him.
You know, sometimes you can be in like, what do they say? A domestic relationship. It doesn't literally have to be physical.
A DV relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be physical or anything. It could be mental. It could be mentally draining. They could be just trying to morph you into someone else slowly. Take you.
Going off of that, men are in a lot of domestic violent relationships. Deborah and Jamal.
Physical.
That's a domestic violent relationship. She's violent to him.
Yeah, I think she beats him up in his sleep and all sorts.
I was talking non-physical. You actually went there. I wouldn't be surprised if she hits him though.
That's what I would.
Yeah. Like, I know she doesn't.
Put you back in your head.
Yeah, I know she doesn't. Like, I can imagine her just getting peed off on the smallest of things. Like, like he bought
her patience is low.
He got her like a River Island purse, and she goes, "Thanks," and then just dashes it in his head. What am I supposed to do with this? I just use my Louis V bag that I bought myself
to walk out of this house.
If I wanted a River Island bag, I'd have got it myself.
Are you okay?
I'm getting into character.
You know, because again, I want it to be constructive. So I'll be back. Just give me a second.
But
I'm so sorry.
If it's too much, then don't worry.
Let the woman go get her
because he needs to be here. This is why I kind of reached out to you. I'm so sorry.
Because she's acting like she's going to get her man. Do you know? Well done for fighting for. Well done.
What she saying? Do you think that's a good idea?
She's taking the piss. Like, she knows me better than anyone else, and she knows how I get in these situations. Like, she almost comes like she's trying to manipulate this whole environment. Like, I've had enough of it. I'm done.
I just can't tell.
Okay, this looks fake.
Like, I brought her here to therapy.
He said he brought her.
Trying to embarrass me because
he really loves her.
Maybe we're doing tit for tat, and obviously there's times where we be petty and stuff. But there's a right place and the right time for that, and this was that.
Oh no, they need to walk that far.
Look at that body, yaddy.
Being here, to me, it's just a joke. I knew from day one it's all bullshit. I calculated everything. Do you understand? Therapy or not. It's a hot mess, to be fair. And now the whole world gets to see it, thanks to Chioma. Like, I don't know if I can see myself coming back to this. I've tried for our relationship. Do you understand? But right now it's like, come on. Like, I've done what I can do, like.
What's he doing there now? He's waiting for the people.
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, privacy? Yeah? Am I gonna have privacy? Will you give me a minute?
Paul likes his ego stroked every now and then, and I'm quite happy to do that. For me, this therapy session means a lot. It means a lot more than he even understands. This is the last leg for me. And if this doesn't work out, then I'm not going to stay in this relationship. Like, we are done.
Yeah,
and I want to be able to feel as though
fully respect that.
I tried my
best. Look at her. She really wants her man. Look at her. I really respect that. Yeah, she's a real one. She's a real one. I respect that.
This is not gonna help us, trust me. I've already calculated everything, it's all bullshit. I'm tired. I'll give you the money back, it's cool.
Yeah, well, you have to, but that's not the point. I'm saying is, let's be open-minded. Whatever she says, if you don't like it, that's fine, disagree. Like, let me hear what it is that you have to say. Just express yourself properly.
I respect this a lot. I really do. She got way more attractive. Me seeing this side of her, she got way more attractive. Still need to just take that off. Go on. If he goes back in the room, she's a G.
Even though I'm pissed off, at the same time, obviously, I've invested like 3 years into the relationship, and I know what this means to her. I have to still kind of be a bit logical / considerate to the situation and my partner. You know, I'm not a total asshole, so
24/7, what's 420? Ain't gonna get ready when you're born ready. Ain't gonna get ready when you're born.